and we are so proud to have covered these young men all year. We have a interview, and there he is. Welcome, brother. Matt's going to jump in. How you doing, Matthew?
Matt, it's cold. Matt, it's cold here outside. I don't like it.
It is.
I'm used to my nice, comfy press box at the Cavelli Center. Welcome into the broadcast booth, ladies and gentlemen. Jim did this to me one time, too. Threw a mic at me as soon as I got up the stairs.
Yeah, we were a little late, so I wanted to make sure that we got on here.
I'm still trying to catch my breath.
It's not easy getting up these stairs.
It is not. And, in as much as I am not in shape, I will also say that round is still a shape.
Right. Senior night, it's exciting.
So, Matt, we have some good old-fashioned hate on the football field tonight.
We definitely do.
McDonald, 9-0, already clinched a share of the MVAC title. Ridge, 7-2, one loss in the conference, can clinch a share of the title with a win. Matt, I don't know if the stakes get any higher.
No, they don't. We worked our way up to this through, a great season. There were great highs and some lows, 2 losses. But you know what? They've come very far this year, and it's been very exciting to see how they have responded to those losses. We've talked about it before. You can learn a lot more from a loss than you can from a win a lot of times. And they found themselves, and I believe this is the best team we've seen all year out of the Mineral Ridge Rams. What a way to end the regular season than getting it on with your rival, your hated rival. They are undefeated, 9-0. The McDonald Blue Devils have been, tearing through their schedule. They had a tough one with the Springfield Tigers, just eking that one out. And it'll be interesting to see if the Rams can end their perfect season tonight.
Only 2 one-score games on the schedule for McDonald this year. They beat Lowville by a touchdown, 21-14. They beat Springfield by a point last week, 7-6. You look at the offense for the Mineral Ridge Rams. It runs through the backfield. It runs through Preston Holbrook with his 835 rushing yards on the season, 10 touchdowns for the man they call Buzz.
Yeah, he has had a great year. The first time we ever saw him, I saw him when he was younger. As the McDonald Blue Devils come out in the other end zone, they're in their all white with their blue helmets. But, he had a great career. His sophomore year was known as, he was part of the Lightning and Thunder, and he was definitely more the Thunder. He was a power runner, ran well downhill. But his senior year, he has shown some absolutely incredible speed. So he is both lightning and thunder. He has just really tore it up this year.
Ian back in Preston's sophomore year did a lot of making everybody look good for that Mineral Ridge offense. But, Preston, he does it from the defensive side, too. He's a starting linebacker, but you can't talk about the Mineral Ridge defense without talking about Chase Moore. And, Matt, what he does best is he clogs up the middle. He stops the running game. He's a menace in the passing game. If we look at Chase's numbers, I have him for at least 4 sacks on the season.
Oh, he's definitely got more than that. He's had an incredible year. We are going to be announcing the Beast Award here soon. And he, of course, is one of the guys at top of the list. I think he might be the best lineman in the Tri-County area. I know that's saying a lot, but the guy is 6'4", 6'5", right in between there, 290 pounds of pure muscle. And, man, can that muscle move. He is just doing an incredible thing this year on both sides of the ball, playing Iron Man football. Chase Moore has been an incredible leader.
Of course, you want to talk about the passers as well, and Mineral Ridge has a pretty good pair of them. You've got Landon Bingham. He does most of the throwing, really a more of a one-dimensional quarterback. He can run, don't get me wrong. Landon does have 18 carries and 3 rushing touchdowns on the year. I think 2 of them were on the tush push.
Yeah.
But you got Ethan Deli, who averages about 7.5 carries a game and about 6 yards every time he goes to run the ball, and has 6 touchdowns on the year. And again, we mentioned Preston Holbrook, Matt. So 835 rushing yards on the season, unofficial, of course. So he's averaging about 14 carries and about 7.3 yards every time he goes to run the ball. Man, it's a lot. We've called it a hydra, and I don't know a better term for it.
Yeah, it's definitely a multi-headed monster, if you will. When I talked to Coach Haken, our first interview when the season was just starting, he said, we have so many guys in that backfield who are going to get a bunch of time. He was not kidding. He getting every one of those guys, a chance to show what they've had. And wow, Blake Basista last week, 3 touchdowns, had the game of his career, just absolutely. And I just was so lucky to be able to see that last week.
And, you see Blake, he's averaging only like 3.8 touches a game, but Matt, every time he touches the ball on the run, and usually those runs come out in the Maryland eye, he's averaging 5.3 yards a touch. So again, how do you pick what you're going to defend against this Mineral Ridge offense? But Landon Bingham can still throw the ball around the yard. He's got 569 yards passing, 5 touchdowns and 2 interceptions on the year. So he's completing 63% of his passes, and is averaging about 14 yards every throw. Ethan Deli, 51% completion for 257, 5 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So, Matt, really what we have seen is not a lot of teams have been able to stop this Mineral Ridge offense, maybe with the exception of Springfield a couple of weeks ago. Because, even in their other loss against United, Ridge still put up some points. They just, they struggled really on the defensive side of the ball. And, Matt, the propensity to give up the big play, just is something that has to worry Andy Hake.
Yeah, they've had some issues with certain types of defenses, pointing right at especially the Springfield defense, shut them down. And one of the things I talked about with Coach Hake, and you'll see our interview at halftime today, and a bunch of stuff from the awesome bonfire as well. We were going to play that before, but we got on a little late, but we'll show everybody the great stuff from last night's bonfire. And we're going to take a break here.
We're going to turn it over to the Mineral Ridge Band for the alma mater and the national anthem. A wonderful rendition of the national anthem by the Mineral Ridge Marching Band. Matt, that is a sea of black over there. The fans apparently got the memo. It is a blackout for Mineral Ridge tonight. Black helmets with the ram horns on the side in orange, black tops with the orange numerals, black pants with no stripe. McDonald in the all whites with the blue helmet. Student section decked out all in white, but Matt, the crowd over on the home side, I mean, one, standing room only. They're about 2 or 3 deep on the fence that surrounds E.J. Whitaker Field here, but everybody, save for the lone couple in orange, because, it is starting to get chilly. They got the hunting coats on, but mostly in black over there. It's a very striking visual.
Yeah, I love seeing that. That's one of my favorite things to see is the black. One of the great sights. I love it.
We are just about ready to get underway here at Joe Lang Stadium, Easy Whitaker Field, Mineral Ridge, Ohio. Matt Lipcsak and Matt Emch here with you on the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting, presented by Just Football with Matt Emch. All right. Don't All right. Braylon Calger put the boot to the ball and bring us to action here this evening. Ridge will be kicking off left to right here in the first quarter. Back deep to return. Looks like number 22, Josh Crumpack. Standing at his own 3. Calger with the run-up, and it is a low squib kick. Going to be fielded by Crumpack at the 12. 20, 25, he's gone, but there's a flag on the play. Crumpack blows past Calgary. He's going to go to the end zone, but there is a flag back at the 21-yard line. And, Matt, this has got to be coming back.
It's got to be coming back. And what is one of the main weaknesses, I talked to Coach last night about it, is kickoff return coverage.
The expletives coming from the McDonald fans right now are something to behold. I hear holding 6, which is Kyle Puckett, and you can hear the displeasure of the McDonald crowd. First thing I heard was 6 wasn't even on the field. Well,
it really doesn't matter.
A lot of times it's guesswork by the officials.
Right.
I am here to tell you they're going to put the ball down at the 12-yard line. And that is where McDonald will put it into action, 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle under center. Number 6, Kyle Puckett. He will turn, and he will give it on a little bit of an end around to Casey Miller, and he gets met at the line of scrimmage, and he is going absolutely nowhere. Coming up off the bottom of that pile, I believe was Christian Dunlap for Mineral Ridge.
I'll tell you what, Christian Dunlap had a great game last week, not only at kicking the ball, but just defensively. He got the ball. Offensively, he's really going to be a great one his senior year.
Puckett again under center. Trips left, single back. Back to pass, looking left, throwing left, and down to a knee to catch it is number 0, Jordan Perry. But, Matt, you can't go to a knee and catch it in high school football. You are down at the spot. That is a loss of 2.
Jordan Perry, the son of one of my best friends in the world, Dom Perry, who I coached when he was at Lowellville. He was on the first undefeated team and first team to go to the playoffs. Dom's a proud dad. He's got some great kids. His son also in college.
So loss of 2 on the play. It is 3rd and 12. For McDonald, ball at their own 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Puckett under center again, 3 wide receivers. Puckett back to pass, looking left, throwing across the middle, into the hands of Casey Miller. That's a first down.
It's going to be close, Matt. I think
he got it by 2 yards. That's out to the 24-yard line. Needed 12, he got 14.
Gotcha.
Matt, that ball came on Casey Miller in a hurry, and he almost didn't have his head around in time.
Yeah, Owen Silak came real quick and put a huge hit on him. From, this angle, it's hard to tell where exactly that is. It's kind of skewed. It is.
Ridge was back in his zone, Matt, and Casey Miller sat down right in the middle of it. Now here it's going to be our first run of the game, and getting met in the backfield as Ridge came on a run blitz.
Chase Moore.
Owen Silak and Chase Moore, as on the carry was number 4, Preston Van Meter. And Matt, somehow he got a yard on that play. I could not begin to tell you how.
Yeah, I tell you what, Chase was on top of him with Christian. And, man, I agree.
And, Matt, I'll tell you what else. Derek Rakic came on a run blitz. He was almost offside, but played the snap perfectly. Here's an end around to Van Meter,
Ooh.
Stretched out at the line of scrimmage by Sedetic. And Van Meter, I think he might have lost a yard on the play.
Well, you know who else was there real quick was number 24, Derek Rakic. He came in flying, and he put the biggest hit on him out of that one.
Looking to see where they spot the ball. It is at the 25. So no gain on the play. 9 minutes left in the first, and it is 3rd and 9 for the Blue Devils. Puckett gets the play off the sideline. 13 seconds left on the play clock. Puckett under center. Three wide receivers, twins, right? They missed a false start. Puckett's going to go deep, looking for a man, and running under it is number 22, Krumpak. And that is a monster gain as he beat Ben Krumbacher all the way into Ridge territory down to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, one of the guys, obviously, that Coach Hake talked about that was going to be a big problem for them if they didn't shut him down was him, boy. He is one of, if not the best player on the team for the McDonald Blue Devils.
37-yard gain to the Ridge 38-yard line on 3rd and 9. Matt, 2 big 3rd down conversions so far for this McDonald offense. Matt, that was double coverage too, but a beautifully thrown ball by Puckett, who is under center. 3 wide receivers, twins left, tight end right, single back is Van Meter. Back to pass, has a man, blown coverage, and it's hauled in by Perry at the 20, 15, 10, 5, hauls Silak into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, Perry is a beast. I tell you what, he's not real tall. He's, they have him listed at 6'3". He must have grown. Regardless, he is a monster. He's been starting since his freshman year. He better get some coverage on them because he's going to cause a problem all night.
Matt, absolutely a blown coverage on that one, and I don't know if Jordan Perry is the one you want to leave uncovered for this Blue Devils offense.
No.
On to kick is Anthony Larson. Snap back, ball down, the kick is up, the kick looks wide right, but no, it's through the middle. Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard says 7:52 left in the first. McDonald 7, Mineral Ridge nothing. Back in 30 seconds here on the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Their mission is simple. Honest, reliable, and reputable service in a family-oriented environment where you'll always feel informed and confident about your repair and maintenance needs. From new tires and oil changes to batteries, fluid pumps, and more, they value long-lasting relationships with their customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111 or stop in today. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive, keeping you and your family on the road.
A 7-play, 88-yard drive that ended in a 38-yard touchdown pass from Kyle Puckett to Jordan Perry. Anthony Larson's extra point was good. 7:52 left in the first quarter. Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald 7 and Mineral Ridge yet to touch the football. And Matt, 2 big 3rd down conversions, 2 long 3rd down conversions on that drive from the McDonald office. They converted a 3rd and 12 and a 3rd and 9. And, Matt, it was the big play over the top as well.
Right. Yeah, they got to get some better coverage, bump them coming off the line, or they're going to have a long night.
Larson to kick. He'll drive it low, but deep, bounces it to 25. Grabbed by Silek at the 16-yard line. 25, 30, and that's where he's going to be wrapped up by Mason Marvin. As he dove across the 30, looks like they might give him the 32, maybe the 33. It's going to be the 32-yard line. A nice return for Owen Silek. So 1st and 10 for Ridge, as they will get the ball for the first time. Led by Landon Bingham, 62.9% passing, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. They're going to start in the shotgun. Sidecar to the left is Holbrook. He will take it and break a tackle. 35, 40, 45, hauling tacklers to the 48, maybe the 49-yard line. Matt, we'll call it a gain of 17 on 1st and 10.
And that offensive line, who has gotten better and better every game, just opened up a huge hole with Chase Moore leading it. And, man, Holbrook is just a beast.
7:30 and moving on this first quarter clock. Ridge breaks the huddle. Deli in at quarterback now. He's going to take it on the quarterback draw off left guard. Met in the hole by number 4, Preston Van Meter, but still Ethan able to get ahead to the McDonald 45-yard line for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Rams from the Blue Devils 45-yard line. And as we mentioned in the pregame show, Deli averaging just about 6 yards per carry. In fact, it is 5.99, so right at his season average on that one. Here it's Bingham to take the shotgun snap. No, check that. It's Deli again. Goes off right guard this time. Cuts back across the middle. Has the first down as he gets down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Deli is so hard to stop. He has that lightning speed. He gets an opening. Watch out.
They are going to give him the 34, so call it a gain of 11 for Deli. First and 10, Ridge. Ball on the McDonald 34-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Deli in the shotgun. Sidecar to the right is Holbrook, who takes it, goes off left guard, squeaks through the hole, gets about to the 30 before he's pushed back by the linebackers of McDonald. Will be a gain of 4, though, for Preston, and it will be 2nd and 6 for the Rams.
I think Coach Hake will take that.
We mentioned during the pregame show, Holbrook averaging just about 7 yards, a little more than that. I think it's 7.3 per carry, and has 10 touchdowns on the year. As the Ram offense looking to strike back, it'll be Deli. Solo in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Brings a man in motion, that's Schaefer. Low snap. Deli got the handoff to Schaefer, who cut up the middle, but he only got back to the line of scrimmage. I thought he at least got 1 on the play, but they're going to say no gain for Caden Schaefer. And so it will be 3rd and 6 for Mineral Ridge.
That defense has done a great job for the Blue Devils all year. This is going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight that should go all 4 quarters.
And, Matt, a little bit of a low snap there from Justin Sedetic came down around thigh level for Deli. He did a great job to even get the handoff to Schaefer, but dangerous moments for sure. Shotgun bunch formation. Bingham takes the snap, goes on left guard, has the first down, squeaks through a hole into the secondary, down to the 15, breaking tackles, and he'll get pushed out of bounds right at about the 15-yard line.
Tell you what, they are playing wonderful right now. This offensive line has just gotten better and better and better. I've chosen them as the players of the game 2 times this season. Can they get number 3?
He needed 6. I think he got 15. He did get 15 for Landon Bingham. 1st and 10 Ball at the McDonald 15. They'll go to the Maryland I. Bingham to the middle back. That was Basista, and he got met behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1 for Basista on the play. And Matt, it is not often that you see this Ridge offense, 1, get stopped in the backfield, and 2, not be able to break a tackle, because those linebacker or those running backs are like trees.
They are
for Mineral Ridge,
for sure. But I'll tell you what, a big man, number 77, Amari Carriole, the junior, 6'2", 325, got that.
Bingham again off left, or sorry, Deli this time went off left tackle. Had Preston Holbrook as his lead blocker. Looks like he got down to the 12. We'll call it a gain of 4, but it'll be 3rd and 7.
Not a bad guy to have leading the way for you.
I mean, I'll tell you this. We know Preston Holbrook certainly does not shy away from contact.
Right.
3:10 and moving on the first quarter clock. McDonald leads 7-0 as we check that Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard. This is Ridge's first offensive possession. They're going to break the huddle. Deli in the shotgun. Sidecar to left is Holbrook. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Deli going to keep it. Bounces to the outside, to the 10, to the 5. Down to the 4. He has a first down.
Wow, they are close to getting those points, baby. They just have to stay up on it. That's it. Get that. Oh, they're putting a couple bigger guys in there.
Matt, I expect to see the Maryland I here, as we've seen them do down inside the 5-yard line.
Bring all the big boys.
You know, Matt, what else we've also seen? We've seen them put Landon Bingham under center and do a tush push from this far out.
Yeah,
we've seen it.
He's a big boy.
And it will be Bingham under center. Rakic, Basista, and Holbrook behind him. Bingham turns, gives it to Holbrook. Hits a tackler. Spinning forward, down toward the 2. And that's where he'll be stopped. It'll be 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal for Mineral Ridge. 2 minutes exactly left on that first quarter clock. Bingham under center. Maryland I turns, gives it to the deep back. Holbrook off left tackle toward the goal line. Stop just inside the 1.
Wow. Well,
Matt, I think we have a flag on the play.
Well, they got some big boys up front. This is one of the biggest, if not the biggest defensive line that this line has seen all year.
Oh, a chop block, man. That's going to bring it back 15 yards.
Wow, not good.
So this is going to bring it back all the way to the 16-yard line. But it will still be 2nd and goal. .90 seconds and moving on the first quarter clock. We Bingham in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Sidecar left is Holbrook. Hands it off the middle to Silak, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown!
Wow, oh my gosh!
Matt, Owen Silak lined up at tight end in the backfield, took a wraparound, went off left tackle, beautifully blocked by the offensive line and his fellow skill players, untouched into the end zone from 16 yards.
That was one of, if not the best play that we've seen Coach Hake run all year. They were not ready for it. And, man, how fast is Silak?
Well, we have known that about Owen Silak, the motor that he has, as it's Gutierrez on for the extra point. Deli to hold. Snap back, ball down, the kick is up. The kick is good.
Wow.
With 1:16 left in the first quarter, Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard says Mineral Ridge 7 and McDonald 7. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
An 11-play, 68-yard drive that took 6 minutes and 32 seconds off the clock ends with a 16-yard touchdown run for Owen Silak. Steven Gutierrez's extra point was good. With 1:16 left in the first quarter, Dunlap and Son Plumbing scoreboard says Mineral Ridge 7 and McDonald 7. And Matt, you get the feeling of just a heavyweight title bout. They've both come out and they've both landed their first punch. And now, as Mike Tyson once famously said, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Each team's been punched in the mouth.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
they're getting a feel out for each other.
Oh, Matt, I am jacked up.
I am too,
right
baby.
now.
That put me up. That was so disappointing to have them move back. It didn't matter.
Calger to put the boot to the ball, bring us back to action. He'll drive it low. Going to be fielded by Krumpak at the 13-yard line. But this time, he is ripped down by Chase Bussey and number 33, Bradley Wallace.
I'm going to tell you what, Bradley Wallace has been on so many tackles this year, but before he sent them out, Coach Hake had said, better close it up, guys. You better not let him get it again.
Stay in your lanes, boys. And that one went well for the Ridge Special Team unit as just a 7-yard return for Krumpak. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, ball at their own 23-yard line. 1:11 left in this first quarter. Puckett brings them into the huddle. Perry going to be manned up with Kanowski at the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, only a single back, 3 tight ends. They're going to give it to Miller, who came from the left tight end slot. He's going to squeak through, get across the 25 and up to maybe the 27-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 4.
Tell you what, Owen Silak flew in there and put a big hit on him.
Maybe only need one more play here in the first quarter, as we are at 45 seconds. Play clock shows 20 right now as Puckett gets the play off the sideline. Going to need to hurry as the play clock ticking down to 15, and Donald hasn't broken the huddle yet. All right, quickly to the line of scrimmage. 1 wide receiver. 2 tight ends coming in motion is Van Meter. Puckett's going to keep it himself. No, sorry. Little pop pass to number 10, Drew Zajac, and he's going to get up and get the first down on a gain of 6. Actually, they do call it a run for Zajac.
So many weapons for the McDonald Blue Devils, just like the Rams offense, and each one of them capable of taking the distance.
Needed 6, got 7 for the first down, and that is going to be the final play of the first quarter at the end of 1. Dunlap and Son Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald 7 and Mineral Ridge 7. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Dunlap and Son Plumbing is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Dunlap and Son Plumbing are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer a full 24-hour emergency service, and able to give you free estimates for all your plumbing needs. Call Dunlap and Son Plumbing at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
Welcome back inside Joe Lane Stadium, Easy Whitaker Field. Massive crowd here on night in Mineral Ridge for Rivalry Week. Matt Lipcsak and Matt Emch here with you. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting, presented by Just Football with Matt Emch on YouTube. About to start the second quarter. Dunlap and Son Plumbing scoreboard says we are knotted at 7. It is 1st and 10 for McDonald, ball at the Ridge 34-yard line. Single back for Puckett as he's under center. Turns and hands it off to Miller. Has a hole across the 40 and up near the 43-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 9 for Casey Miller. It'll be 2nd and 1. And Matt, 2nd and 1 dangerous because, or sorry, they're only going to give him the 38 second too, but still, 2nd and short, playbook is wide open.
Oh, for sure. And with as many players as they have, as fast as they are and explosive, you better just play great defense.
And we know that Puckett has the arm to get the ball down the field.
And he has speed to run as well.
Puckett will be under center, single wide receiver. Turns and gives it to the deep man. That is Van Meter. Breaks a couple of tackles, crosses midfield, has the first down as he gets to the Ridge 49-yard line.
And that was some good blocking by number 53, Jacob Bowser, the senior, 6'3", 315 pounds.
So 1st and 10 for McDonald. Puckett under center again. Single receiver up top is is Perry. Here's a handoff to Miller, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage and no further, as that one was stretched out well as Miller brought it to the near side.
I'll tell you what, Miller is definitely going to see number 24 and number 12 tattooed in his nightmares.
They are going to give Miller a gain of 1 to the 48, but Matt, I'm standing right on the 48-yard line. Casey Miller did not get to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I hope that little kind of stuff doesn't start happening tonight.
10-15 and moving on the second quarter clock. McDonald to the line, Perry the lone wide receiver, 3 tight ends, 1 running back is Van Meter. They turn, they give it to Miller coming around on the tight end sweep, and Miller gets to the 44-yard line. Call a gain of 4 on the play, and it will be third and 4.
Derek Rakic on the tackle again for the Rams.
I'm sorry, they gave him the 43. 3rd and 4 for the Blue Devils. Going a little more methodical this time. Puckett under center. Van Meter is the deep back. Perry at the top of the screen, and timeout Mineral Ridge. We'll take it with them. 9:28 left in the second. We are tied at 7. You're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Jesse's Dairy Cove is a hometown favorite, located at 3743 State Route 46, across from the gazebo in Mineral Ridge. Enjoy all of your favorite ice cream. We have over 32 hard scoop and over 40 soft serve favorites. We also have a large food menu, including homemade chili sauce, sloppy joes, pulled pork, fresh cut french fries, and mac and cheese. This fall, we'll start our homemade cookie and party trays. Visit our website at jessesdairycove.com to see our menu. At Jesse's Dairy Cove, we appreciate your business and wish good luck to the Rams.
Back inside Joe Lane Stadium, Easy Whitaker Field in Mineral Ridge, Ohio. Matt Lipcsak and Matt Emch here with you. Mineral Ridge just burned their first time out of the first half. 9:28 left in the second quarter. Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard says we are tied at 7. You're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Presented by Just Football with Matt Emch on YouTube. Third and 4 upcoming for the Blue Devils. Ridge just burned that timeout on defense. Andy Hake did not like something he saw. 3 backs in the backfield, and they will give it to the deep man. That was Miller. He gets up near the first down. I think he has it. Great job blocking, as it looks like Miller needed 4 and he got 5 down to the 38-yard line.
Derek Rakic and Preston Holbrook both on the tackle.
So 1st and 10 for McDonald. Ball on the 38-yard line. 9 minutes left in this second quarter. Play action pass. Puckett, little swing past the Van Meter out into the flat, going far side. Hit immediately by number 4, Tanner Sharp, and took him out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, Tanner Sharp came in there flying like a bat out of hell, and he's going to feel that one for sure. Wow, what a great hit.
They're going to say no gain on the play, put the ball back down at the 38-yard line. So 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Puckett gets the play off the sideline, brings it to the huddle. Perry split out wide right. They're going to hand it to Miller again on the tight end sweep. He's going to get up near the 35. And that is where they will mark him down on a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 7. And Matt, this is the money down here.
Yeah, huge down, 3rd and 7. So 3rd and long definitely is when your defense has to step it up, bend but not break. It's time to shut it down.
Puckett brings the play off the sideline. 18 seconds left on the play clock. And Puckett goes under center. 3 wide receivers, trips right. Quick little bubble screen, but it's blown up. Fighting through his block was number 1, Caden Schaefer. Held Perry to a gain of 1. It's 4th down.
What did we just say about 3rd down, how big it is? And man, Schaefer flew in there. He just lit him up. They're going for it. Huge down, man. Even bigger, obviously.
So 4th and 6. Nope, sorry, 4th and 4. They move the ball to the 33. Have I mentioned how much high school side judges drive me crazy? 3 wide receivers, trips left for Puckett. Perry in the backfield. Back to pass. Puckett looking deep down the left sideline.
Nope.
Overthrown by about 5 yards. The ball will go over on downs.
Wow, not the time to overthrow that pass. Now it's time for the Rams to get something out of it, take advantage of it.
So the Mineral Ridge defense holds, and they will take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Have a quick score update. Poland up 28-0 in the second quarter. Pair of touchdowns on offense and defense for the Bulldogs.
So, Matt, the way that we saw the Ram offense control the ball in their first drive, McDonald may not touch it again.
Right.
And Ridge gets the second half kickoff.
That's huge, huge, especially if they can get some points here.
Deli at quarterback, he'll be deep in the shotgun. Holbrook sidecar left, 2 wide receivers. Handoff to Holbrook. He'll go up the middle, break a couple of tackles, has the first down, hauls a man across midfield. Jordan Perry went for a ride there for about 10 or 15 yards, Matt, as Holbrook carried him to the Blue Devil 48-yard line.
Yeah, this offensive line, when they start getting into their own, I don't care how big it is across from you, they're going to move some guys. They're big, but they're fast and lean, and speed kills.
Gain of 19 for Holbrook, who has 43 yards on 5 carries, averaging 8.6 a touch.
And this is moving fast this time.
Deli in the shotgun, nobody else in the backfield. And yeah, I thought we had a false start by Nick Anderson here on the near side. And Matt, it seemed like he and Silik both kind of bounced right on the snap count there.
Yeah, you don't want to make some silly mental errors in week 10. I mean, come on, guys. Nick has had a great season. He's been getting better and better every single game, but you can't have stupid mental mistakes at this point.
So 1st and 15 now for Mineral Ridge. Ball back across midfield at their own 47-yard line. 5:40 and moving on the second quarter clock. Bingham in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers, twins right. Deli going to keep it. Goes off right guard across midfield, down near the 45, bouncing off tacklers. And they are going to give him the 44 of McDonald. on a gain of 9 for Ethan Deli. So it will be 2nd and 6. Deli going to stay in the game at quarterback. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. And here Deli tried to hand it off, but he had to keep it, and instead he squirts through a hole down near the first down. He's at the 38, and Matt, it looks like they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, that was huge, especially with the penalty.
So, Matt, I think that was really supposed to be a handoff to Preston Holbrook. But, again, a little bit of a low snap. Deli didn't panic, Matt. He held on to the ball and said, okay, I'll do it myself.
That's the way to do it. That's what this game is all about. You got to step up at the right time.
So 1st and 10 for Mineral Ridge. Ball to McDonald, 38-yard line. They're lining up like they want to go into the Maryland I, and quick snap there, and they're going to get Ridge for a false start as Deli tried to quick snap the ball. Andy Hake looking for an explanation from the far side judge. And, you know, Matt, you'll see that every once in a while. You know, a team will try to catch their opponent napping. But, Matt, nobody jumped. It wasn't an illegal snap. Everybody paused and at least came some semblance of set. I don't think that's the correct call by the officials, but our opinion counts for little and less.
Right. It has no effect, but you know what? Everybody listening, you should listen to us.
1st and 15 again for Ridge. Shotgun. Deli gonna keep it.
Oh, wow.
Fumble the football.
That ground, it was on the ground. It was down. That was down.
And taking over is McDonald.
They gave him it, though, boy. I'm telling
Football
you.
recovered by Preston Van Meters. I think shooting through was number 9, Dom Sampson.
I thought it might have been 4, but you got better view than I do.
4 was on the recovery.
I'll tell you what, my view was perfect for when he hit him, and he was down when that ball popped out.
So McDonald going to take it back over just across midfield at the Ridge 49-yard line. 3:49 left until the half. Puckett under center, turns, gives it to Perry, and he'll squirt through a small hole, get down to the 46.
Perry is such a strong, excellent athlete. Like I said, been playing since his freshman year, and he's got good genes in him.
2nd and 7 for McDonald. This time Perry will go split out wide left. Puckett under center. Back to pass. Looking on the slant. It's tipped by Shaver and intercepted. Shaver at the 40.
Wow.
And he's ripped down. Ankle tackle by Casey Miller. But Mineral Ridge goes to the kitchen, takes a turnover out of the oven.
What do you do when you have a bad play on offense? You turn the ball over. Lay it on your big players on defense. They got it right back. They got your back, oh. Wow, what a huge play.
Matt, a slow developing play as it was a slant for Crumpack. But, Matt, there was triple coverage there. The ball was a little high, and you don't think of this as a wide receiver. Your thought is, I need to catch the ball. But if you tip the ball in triple coverage,
oh yeah,
somebody on the other team's shirt's coming down with that football. And that's
you could
exactly
just feel it.
What Caden Schaefer did. So going off the right side is Ethan Deli. Going right back to it.
Ethan Deli had some big plays last week. Like we talked about, his speed is incredible. He gets a little hole, he is gone.
So gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Deli's going to go again off the right side. Has the first down as he dives forward inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. Matt, I need the offense to slow down. They're going faster than I can put the stats in the iPad. Deli again with the quarterback keeper off the right side again. Another gain of about 4 or 5. We'll call it 4 as he's down to the 40-yard line. Two minutes left until halftime. Each team has a touchdown. Each team has a turnover. Maryland I for the Ram offense. The deep back is Holbrook. Pushing the pile. Still pushing it. Has the first down. Down to the 30-yard line.
Wow. That was huge. I'm going to tell you what, I'm surprised the referee over here didn't throw a flag. One of the McDonald Blue Devils threw a pretty late hit there on one of the linemen. That was number 68, Ryan Alishire.
And here, coming off the left side, pushing the pile forward, I want to say is Holbrook.
I would imagine so.
It was Holbrook, and he is down to the 22. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
Tell you what, Matt, I would not want to see him coming.
Maryland I again, giving it to the deep back, but no, I think we have a timeout, McDonald, before the snap. Thank goodness, because I need one. Back in 30 seconds here on the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, the excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
Rams feature twirler Amira, you're literally on fire and we love it. Go show them how it's done.
Back at Jolene Stadium, Matt Lipcsak and Matt Emch here with you. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Dunlap and Son Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald and Mineral Ridge are tied at 7. It is 2nd and 1. For Mineral Ridge, ball at the McDonald 22-yard line. It'll be Bingham at quarterback, sidecar to his right. I believe it's Basista. And Bingham gonna keep it, got hit in the backfield, and he'll be ripped down for a loss. Looks like he lost 2 on the play as they tried to catch McDonald napping, but it did not work. As Bingham dropped back at the, we'll call it the 23, maybe 23 and a half, 23, just a loss of 1 on the play. So we are inside of 50 seconds left in the half. Maryland I, handoff to the deep back is Holbrook, shooting through and getting him in the backfield is Dom Sampson.
He is just so powerful, so damaging, so dangerous.
On 3rd and 2, they lost 2 back to the 25. Matt, I would call this the edge of Steven Gutierrez's range.
I would agree.
So on 4th and 5 with 37 seconds left, Matt, I got to think the call is to go for it.
I would definitely do it.
And I also think that the call, as Mineral Ridge has taken a timeout, I also think that the call is play action.
Good call. Good choice.
Go Maryland I, put Bingham under center. Play action, see if you can find Jackson Geddes or Nick Anderson leaking downfield.
And I'll tell you, I was just going to say Nick Anderson has been open. I would get him the ball. The guy's tall. He's like 6'1". Get him the ball.
Well, you got Dom Perry lined up at cornerback to the near side of the field, defensive right. But it will be Deli in the shotgun, Holbrook sidecar right. Deli gets the snap, rolling right, blown up in the backfield, and the ball will go over on downs. As Matt flying through came number 13, Tyler Nullback.
Yeah, as I said, I would have thrown the ball to Nick Anderson. He's not the greatest runner in the world, Bingham. So running him out.
That was Delhi.
Oh, Delhi. Oh, okay. Well, I take it back. Delhi is speedy, man, but going to the right, the short side of the field, Nick's been open all night. You got to get him the ball.
So McDonald will take over at their own 29-yard line with 32 seconds left until the half. And, Matt, I think if you're Ridge, you probably want to put 2 men on Dom Perry.
Oh, for sure.
Puckett will go under center. 4 wide receivers, trips right. And timeout McDonald before the snap.
Matt, that opens up Crumpack, though, so you got to think about who you cover. But, man, I agree, Perry.
We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Do you crave mysteries? Are you fascinated by the unexplained? Then summon your courage and plunge into the deep, dark abyss of what lurks beneath. A YouTube channel that dives into the unexplained, the supernatural, eyewitness reports, and more. The real question is, can you handle the truth? Simply search What Lurks Beneath on YouTube, if you think you're brave enough.
Seen that on, Matt, you and I were talking off the air. 3 straight plays of negative yardage for the Ridge offense. They got a 9-yard gain on 8 or 9 yard gain on first down, and then -2, -2, -5, and ball went over on downs. All right, shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Puckett rolling right, throws right, has a man. That is Crumpack, and he will step out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
What did I say right before we broke? You got to watch Crumpack, too. He's so dangerous. You double cover Perry. What do you got to do about him? And back to what you were saying, Matt, they've got to learn from their mistakes. Don't go to that well anymore.
26 seconds left in the half. Ball at the Blue Devil 45-yard line. Puckett under center, 3 wide receivers, trips left, single back is Perry. Puckett rolling left. Short little pass, has a man at the 50, broke a tackle, and then stepping out of bounds was Perry inside of Ridge territory at the 41-yard line. Gain of 14 on the play, 18 seconds left in the half.
They better hold them.
McDonald has 1 timeout left. Rich has, I believe, 2. Scoreboard only says 1, though. Nope, no, 2. 1 timeout is correct. Okay. 1st and 10, ball at the Ridge 41-yard line. And McDonald's going to burn their final timeout as the play clock was ticking down. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Looking for an electrician you can trust? For over 49 years, W.T. Leon's Tri-Area Electric Co. Inc. has proudly served Mahoning, Trumbull, Columbiana, Mercer, and Lawrence counties. We're family and locally owned, offering free estimates, and we're fully bonded and insured. Whether it's commercial, residential, or industrial, our team has you covered. Day or night with 24-hour emergency service. Call us today at 330-744-0151 or visit triareaelectric.com. That's Tri-Area Electric, keeping your home and business powered safely since 1976. Tri-Area Electric, power you can count on.
This one's for Derek Rakich. Beyond proud parents, big season, play lights out, have fun, go Rams.
Ridge defense trying to hold here in the final 18 seconds of the first half. It is 1st and 10 for McDonald. Ball at the Ridge 41-yard line. Kyle Puckett, 8 for 10 passing for 119 and a touchdown. And he'll go under center with 4 wide receivers, trips right. Puckett back to pass, looking across the middle, intercepted! 40, 35, 30. It's Silac, cuts the middle, 20. And went down with 4 seconds left in the half. Matt, he was one broken tackle away from pay dirt.
I thought he was going to break it. He almost did it. You got to give credit to whoever tackled him. He held on for dear life. But, man, they can get at least 3 out of this, hopefully. Timeout.
Timeout, Mineral Ridge. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the final play of the first half. You're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Home for the Fallen is a local nonprofit dedicated to supporting our at-risk veteran community. We provide job training, emergency assistance, and the tools veterans need to get back on their feet. You can make a difference by joining us at our yearly golf outing. Every swing helps raise money to fund job training, certifications, and vital support for deserving veterans right here at home. Register today at homeforthefallen.com or call 740-391-1959. Together, let's stand up for those who stood up for us.
Buzzman, from a little ram to one of the senior leaders. Have fun, hit hard, and run fast, number 44. Very proud of you. Love, Mimi and Dad.
Second interception of the year for Owen Silak, and the 13th for this Mineral Ridge defense. Was returned 54 yards by Owen Silak. 4 seconds left in the half, and it will be Braylon Cowger to attempt a field goal. Ball's at the 16. You're going to put this down at the 23. So a 33-yard field goal attempt for Cowger. Ball at the left hash. Deli to hold. As jumping offside for McDonald is Tyler Nalbach.
That makes it a whole different game.
I think at the 11, Matt, I think you still kick the field goal. Take the points. You're getting the ball to start the second half.
I agree. 5 more yards. That'd be the smart thing to do. Man, if he could have just scored, they would have went in. They get the ball when they come back.
So now instead it will be at the 18-yard line for Cowger and a 28-yard field goal attempt. Snap back, ball down, the kick is up. The kick is off the right upright and no good. And that is how the first half will end. We will head to the locker rooms, tied at 7. We'll be back after a couple of minutes for some halftime statistics. You're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
There are things in this world that we cannot understand. Things we thought were myth. Mysteries that defy reality. And even darker conspiracies. What Lurks Beneath will take you deep into real cases and accounts of the strange and supernatural that will leave you wondering the truth about what's truly around us. You won't want to miss this one.
Looking for an electrician you can trust? For over 49 years, W.T. Leon's Tri-Area Electric Company, Inc. has proudly served Mahoning, Trumbull, Columbiana, Mercer, and Lawrence counties. We're family and locally owned, offering free estimates, and we're fully bonded and insured. Whether it's commercial, residential, or industrial, our team has got you covered day or night with 24-hour emergency service. Call us today at 330-744-0151 or visit triareaelectric.com. That's Tri-Area Electric, keeping your home and business powered safely since 1976.
In today's world, video isn't optional, it's essential. At Full Res Films, we bring your story to life with cinematic quality and creative vision. From corporate videos that inspire to powerful testimonials that build trust to breathtaking drone footage that elevates your brand. Whether it's live events, training videos, music videos, or documentaries, our team captures every moment. Don't settle for ordinary, choose Full Res Films, and let's create something amazing together. FullResFilms.com, 216-201-9649.
Planet 412 is your channel through the veil, where cryptids walk, UFOs soar, and the paranormal whispers in the dark. From chilling storytelling, eerie narrations, and on-location investigations, to live streams, exclusive interviews, and shocking reviews of the bizarre, Planet 412 is your front row seat to the supernatural. Subscribe now, Planet 412 on YouTube. Do you believe?
Welcome back inside Joe Lane Stadium, E.C. Whitaker Field here in Mineral Ridge, Ohio. For the halftime report, Matt Lipcsak and Matt Emch here with you on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. You were just tuning into the first half of the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week. And the Dunlap and Son Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald 7 and Mineral Ridge 7. On the opening drive of the game, Kyle Puckett found Jordan Perry for a 38-yard touchdown. Anthony Larson's extra point was good, and the Blue Devils took a 7-0 lead. On the ensuing possession for Mineral Ridge, they drove the ball 68 yards in 11 plays, took 6:32 off the first quarter clock, and that ended with a 16-yard touchdown run for Owen Silak. Steven Gutierrez's extra point was good. That tied the game at 7. Next possession, McDonald turned it over on downs, which was followed by a Mineral Ridge fumble, which was followed by a McDonald interception, which was followed by Mineral Ridge turning it over on downs, which was followed by another McDonald interception, which was followed by Braylon Cowger putting one off the right upright on the final play of the first half.
Yep.
Some first half statistics for you. Ridge with a 9-8 edge in first downs. Total yards 165 to 135 in favor of McDonald. Kyle Puckett is 8 for 11 passing for 119 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Ridge has 24 carries for 135 yards, so averaging 5.6 yards per carry. McDonald, 12 carries for 46 yards. That's 3.8 per carry. 3 penalties on Mineral Ridge for 25 yards. 2 penalties on McDonald for 15 yards, including Matt. I guess it ended up not mattering because McDonald scored on the drive anyway, but a penalty on the opening kickoff as Josh Krumpak returned it. I believe it was 84 yards for the touchdown, but was brought back on a holding call. And then McDonald ended up going 7 plays, 88 yards in 3 minutes and 46 seconds to get that opening score. Pair of turnovers, pair of interceptions thrown by Kyle Puckett, and 1 fumble that was lost by Ethan Deli. Both teams 1 for 1 on the extra points. And Matt, I don't know if this is right, but I have McDonald with a 14:51 to 9:05 edge in time of possession. That does not seem correct at all. I'll have to go back and play with the numbers there. Preston Holbrook, 8 carries for 59 yards, average of 7.3 per carry. That's actually right at his season average. Owen Silak, 1 carry for 16 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Deli, 10 carries for 55 yards and a big fumble. Landon Bingham, 2 carries for 14 yards. Caden Schaefer, 1 carry for 0 yards. Mineral Ridge did not throw a pass in the first half. Jordan Perry, 1 carry for 3 yards. Preston Van Meer, 2 carries for 10. Drew Zajac, 1 carry for 7. Casey Miller, 7 carries for 21 yards. Jordan Perry, 4 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown. Casey Miller, 1 catch for 14. Josh Krumpak, 2 catches for 53. That'll do it for the halftime statistics. We're going to go ahead and turn it over to the McDonald band. Let them entertain us here for a couple of minutes.
and gentlemen, the 2025 McDonald Blue Devil Marching Band! Under the direction of Ross Hill, assisted by Meg Hill, Major Advisor Shauna Grayson, and Flatline Advisor Lizzie Everson, with Assistant Advisor Carol Sudo.
So while we wait for the Mineral Ridge Band to take the field, let's go ahead and take a look at some out-of-town scores, courtesy of the WFMJ Overtime Report. Fitch leads Warren Harding 14-0 in the second. Canfield and Boardman tied at 7 at the half. Columbiana up 28-21 on Lisbon. Girard up 37-0 on Niles McKinley. Hubbard up 14-7 over South Range. Really big down year for the Raiders. Crestview leads LeBray 28-0. Beaver Local 21-0 lead over Lakeview. Wellsville leads Latonia 7-6. Liberty up 21-7 on Southeast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Springfield leads Lowville 20-13 in the second. United Local up 41-0 on Southern Local. Valley Christian leads East Palestine 34-14. West Branch up 14-0 on Salem. Western Reserve up 6-0 on Jackson Milton. Let's go ahead and turn it over to the Mill Ridge Marching Band.
Our next piece is from the Queen of Pop. With this piece, we feature all of our queens on the dance line. This next piece features all 12 of our incredibly amazing seniors. We can't thank them enough for their time, dedication, commitment, and love of music in the Mineral Ridge Band program. Here's a song that they selected by Kanye West. Here is All of the Lights. piece for this evening is for all the queens in the audience tonight. We would love to see you dance, jive, and have the time of your life to ABBA's Dancing Queen. The 2025 Mineral Ridge Marching Band.
Hey, everybody, I just want to let you know, too, the reason we didn't have the bonfire and coaches' interviews in the second half, or at halftime, I apologize, is because they were put in the wrong file. So you guys, if you probably noticed already on Just Football with Matt Emch, the YouTube page, it's already there. It has a really cool graphic. You can watch that whenever you guys like. I just wanted to show it at halftime. If we have time, depending on the outcome of the game, we may play it after the game just to let you guys see it. Or you can, as I said, just watch it right on the YouTube page.
So, Matt, let's take a look at the playoff standings. I've got joeidle.com up here. And so Mineral Ridge checking in currently at 8th. Now, I cannot emphasize enough. 8 or 9 is not where you want to be.
No.
Because waiting in the wings in round 2, who's waiting in the wings in round 2, Matt? Kirtland.
Yep.
Don't want to be in the 8 or the 9 spot.
No.
So Ridge can, from what I can tell, can finish possibly as high as maybe 5th. I don't think they can get to the first round bye.
Right.
But, again, a lot depends on tonight's outcome as well. You're in the 8th spot. You can get a first round home game. But, dropping you've clinched a playoff spot, but you want that first round home game, Matt. This This is a great atmosphere here at Joe Lane Stadium. And, past couple years, I don't believe Rich has had a home playoff game.
Right.
It's been a while here.
It's been a long time.
Since the crowd here in Mineral Ridge has seen one, as Ridge is going to receive the second half kickoff. Although, interestingly, Matt, it looks like they want McDonald to kick off going toward the band, and I would think that'd be a little louder toward that end in the fourth quarter.
Right.
But that was the decision that was made by Landon Bingham. So we're going to go ahead. We will take a 90-second timeout as McDonald is still stretching. And when we come back, we will have the second half kickoff here for you on the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Their mission is simple: honest, reliable, and reputable service in a family-oriented environment where you'll always feel informed and confident about your repair and maintenance needs. From new tires and oil changes to batteries, fluid pumps, and more, they value long-lasting relationships with their customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111 or stop in today. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive, keeping you and your family on the road.
Jesse's Dairy Cove is a hometown favorite, located at 3743 State Route 46, across from the gazebo in Mineral Ridge. Enjoy all of your favorite ice cream. We have over 32 hard scoop and over 40 soft serve favorites. We also have a large food menu, including homemade chili sauce, sloppy joes, pulled pork, fresh cut french fries, and mac and cheese. This fall, we'll start our homemade cookie and party trays. Visit our website at jessesdairycove.com to see our menu. At Jesse's Dairy Cove, we appreciate your business and wish good luck to the Rams.
Welcome back inside Joe Lane Stadium. Easy Whitaker Field, Matt Lipcsak and Matt Emch here with you. You're on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting, presented by Just Football with Matt Emch. Anthony Larson going to put the boot to the ball and get the third quarter underway. Dunlap and Son Plumbing scoreboard says we are tied at 7. Larson, right hand in the air, runs up and drives it high and short, fielded by Bussey right at the 20-yard line. 25, 30, 35, and he will get grabbed by the ankles and fall forward to the 36, and that is where Mineral Ridge will put it into play, 1st and 10.
Some good hits on there by the Blue Devils. Get down. I think it was number 6. Kyle Puckett. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a sinus infection here, guys.
Nice to see the quarterback get out there, throw a little wood as well, as it looks like it will be Bingham at quarterback to start the second half. 2 wide receivers, sidecar to the left is Holbrook, who takes the carry, goes up the middle, big hole, 40, runs over a man and gets to the 45-yard line. Gain of 9 on first down for Preston Holbrook.
Yeah, I think that was Brady Klockner, number 12. He got clocked on that run.
That's the easy play on words there, Matt. I love to see it. Love to see it. 2nd and 1 for the Ram offense. And Matt, I'm going to wager that it will be a run, as Mineral Ridge has not thrown the ball yet this evening. Bingham in the shotgun. Sidecar left is Holbrook, 2 wide receivers. Bingham back to pass, throwing left, has Schaefer, crosses midfield where he's ripped out of bounds.
Good job. You had number 22, that is Josh Krempak on the tackle, but man, not before they moved those sticks.
So Caden Schaefer, quick little run across midfield, got to the 48-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 7. 1st and 10 for Mineral Ridge here on the opening possession of the second half. Bingham under center, I formation. Gives it to the deep man, that's Holbrook. Hesitation, goes off right guard, and looks like he's going to get about 5 as he goes down to the 44, maybe the 43. No, they will put it down at the 44. We'll call it a gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Well, he pulled Jordan Perry, number 0, about 5-6 yards. He was hanging around his waist. Didn't matter. He pulled him and a couple others.
And that would not be the first time tonight that Jordan Perry has gone for a ride on the back of Preston Holbrook. 2nd and 6. Brigham bakes the huddle. Again, I formation, 2 tight ends. Deep back is Holbrook. And we had a jump on the right side. On 62, is that Kamani?
Yeah, no, 52 is Kamani. Number 62 is
Devin Robinson.
Yeah, Devin Robinson. Devin's been playing really well, too. He's just a sophomore, but he's 6'1", 245. But you got to keep your head in the game.
And it was, just enough of a flinch. I even saw it from here, Matt, so I can't argue with the call.
Yeah, I saw it.
Whatsoever. So 2nd and 11 now. Ball back to the 49-yard line. It'll be Deli at quarterback in the shotgun. Sidecar to the left is Holbrook. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Coming in motion is Schaefer. They're going to fake the jet, and Deli's going to go off the right side. Get some of the penalty yardage back. Looks like he's going to gain 3 down to the 46. So 3rd and long, 3rd and 8.
Tell you what, handing off to Schaefer might have been the right thing to do because he was in an open lane. Of course, you never know when you have Schaefer in there or, you have Mr. Deli, because either one of them hit that hole and it's open, they're gone.
They only gave Deli the 47, so it'll be 3rd and 9. Looks like Bingham will be back at quarterback, and he better hustle. There's only 6 seconds left on the play clock. Hear him yell, turbo, and Andy Hake's going to burn a timeout.
For sure.
And you hate to see that just 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter, but we'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Dunlap and Son Plumbing is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Dunlap and Son Plumbing are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer a full 24-hour emergency service, and able to give you free estimates for all your plumbing needs. Call Dunlap and Son Plumbing at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
9:24 left in the 3rd, opening possession of the 2nd half. Matt Lipcsak and Matt Emch here with you on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week. 3rd and 9 for the Ram offense. Ball at the McDonald 47-yard line. Be Bingham at quarterback, shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right, sidecar to left is Holbrook. Anderson, the lone, wide out to the bottom. Bingham looking deep, down the right sideline, has a man, and it's through the hands of Thomas Kanowski, incomplete.
He put it right on the money, though. If he could have just grabbed that ball just the right way, he would have had it, but he had some tight coverage there as well.
But, Matt, as you said, a beautifully thrown ball by Landon Bingham. And you want your wide receiver, your junior, to haul that in. But we're going to have our first punt of the evening. It'll be another junior, that's Christian Dunlap. Back deep to receive is Crumpack for the Blue Devils, standing inside his own 10. Good snap, no pressure. And a high short kick by Dunlap. Bounces to 32 and stays in bounds. No, they're going to say it went out at the 22-yard line. Was a friendly bounce. It came to a stop at about the 19. So, Matt, I don't think it went out of bounds, but, only 3 yards difference on the exchange. As now McDonald will get their first possession of the 2nd half. Just a 25-yard punt for Dunlap. 9:06 left in the third. Puckett gives it to the deep man. That is Miller. Gets across the 25 out to the 26-yard line. Holbrook on the tackle for Mineral Ridge. Second and 6 for the Blue Devils. Coming around the near side again is Miller, and he gets hit at the 31-yard line by Derek Rackage, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, what a shame that they couldn't have gotten something out of that great series there. But if they could just get another turnover here, you know, they have been doing a great job at that. You know, you can have one turnover in a big game and not win. So let's hope that these things keep going in favor of the Rams as it gets later.
2 interceptions on the game for the Ridge secondary. Puckett under center. Hands it to Miller again. Has to duck through a couple of men in the backfield, and he is lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, as right there getting off the bottom of the pile is Chase Moore. But, Matt, he's going to stay down, and the trainer's going to have to come off the sideline to look at him.
Oh, no. He grabbed his ankle. I hope he's okay. That's the one guy you do not want to see hurt. Oh, boy.
7:42 left in the third. We'll step aside for a break. You're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, the excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
Do you crave mysteries? Are you fascinated by the unexplained? Then summon your courage and plunge into the deep, dark abyss of what lurks beneath. A YouTube channel that dives into the unexplained, the supernatural, eyewitness reports, and more. The real question is, can you handle the truth? Simply search What Lurks Beneath on YouTube, if you think you're brave enough.
Well, looks like a cramp, Matt.
Chase Moore still down on the field, but his right leg being stretched out by the Mineral Ridge athletic training staff. 7:42 left in the third. We are tied at 7, so says the Dunlap and Son Plumbing scoreboard. Opening possession of the second half for McDonald. Ridge had the ball for about 3 minutes to open the third quarter. Drove across midfield, but Matt, a couple of first false start penalties put them behind the sticks. And then, a third down pass by Landon Bingham that Thomas Kowski's probably going to be seeing in his sleep tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
So it will be 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devil offense as Chase Moore able to walk off the field under his own power. A little bit of a limp, but get him some mustard and pickle juice on the sideline. He'll be good to go.
Yeah, thank God it was just a cramp.
Puckett under center. 2nd and 10, 2 wide receivers, 1 in the backfield. They're going to give it to Miller on the wraparound. Gets across the 35. Flag on the play. As Matt, we may have a clip or a chop block here.
That would be huge for the Rams.
Could be a face mask. We'll see. So the carry was up to the 38. 5-yard face mask on the defense, but that should be enough for a first down. So they'll put the ball down on the 43-yard line. Puckett Pass out to the left, has Perry. Rips through the tackle of Dunlap, gets downfield, and is inside Mineral Ridge territory, down to the 30-yard line.
You got to get Chase Moore back in there. You see that leaves a big hole, not having him in there.
27-yard catch and run for Jordan Perry. Check that they mark him out at the 36. So make that a 21-yard catch and run for Jordan Perry. 7:16 left in the third.
You know, Ryan Alshire's having a great season, but you got to get Chase back in there.
Pucking under center, 2 wide receivers. Gives it to Miller again. Comes around the left side, gets 5 inside the 30. And then ushered out of bounds. Tanner Sharp on the tackle for the Ram defense. It looks like they're only going to give him the 30, but that is a gain of 6 for Miller. It's following Drew Zajac there in the backfield. So 2nd and 4 for the Blue Devils. Pucking under center. Zajac in the backfield. Miller as the fullback. They're going to give it to Miller on the wraparound. Gets up the middle. Had a hole down to the 20-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play for Casey Miller. Another first down for the Blue Devils offense. First and 10 for the Blue Devils. Ball in the middle of the field at the 20. Pucking under center. Zajac behind him. They'll give it to Miller, however, on the tight end sweep. Finds a little bit of a hole off right tackle. Gets down to the 15 for a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils.
Again, you got some really good play by number 53, Jacob Bowser, the senior, 6'3", 315, moving pretty well for a big guy.
Van Meter brings the play to the huddle off the sideline, as does Puckett. 13 on the play clock for the Blue Devils. Ball at the near hash. It's just inside the near hash as the Blue Devils attack from left to right. Puckett under center. Toss to Miller. Going right. Hit by Preston Holbrook. Flag on the play. Thrown by the referee, Matt. That's in the area of a hold or a chop block.
Well, for the Rams, you better hope that's how that's going to go. It looks like it. Good call.
Illegal block below the...
Oh, what?
Illegal block below the waist on the defense. That's half the distance to the goal and a first down.
Oh, wow. Okay.
As Miller was stopped short on the play, but the penalty going to bring it down to the 6. So 1st and goal for the Blue Devils. Inside of 5 minutes. Left here in the third. Tied at 7. Puckett to Miller on the wraparound. Squirting through his rackets, forcing it wide, but there's no contain on the edge. And Miller goes into the end zone, but we have a flag. Could be a taunt after the touchdown, Matt.
And that won't affect, obviously, the touchdown, but will help on the kickoff.
Could affect the extra point also.
Right.
We know how big that single point can be.
Yeah, we've seen many times you don't get that extra point, man. That could be the end of a game.
I think Andy Hake is indicating he may want it on the kickoff. So it is unsportsmanlike conduct on Casey Miller. The touchdown is good. They're going to enforce the penalty on the kickoff. Larson to kick the extra point. Crumpack to hold. Snap is high, but it's down. The kick is up. The kick is good. with 4:55 left in the third quarter. Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald 14 and Mineral Ridge 7. Back in 30 seconds on the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
A 10-play, 78-yard touchdown drive ended in a 5-yard touchdown run by Casey Miller. Anthony Larson's extra point was good. Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald 14, Mineral Ridge 7 with 4:55 left in the third quarter. Because of the taunting penalty on Casey Miller, the kickoff will come from the 25-yard line. So Ridge looking to get great field position here. As back to field the kick is Caden Schaefer, standing at his own 23-yard line.
Be great if he could get a break in there and tear that one off.
So Larson to put the boot to the ball, bring us back to action. He will drive it low and short. It's fielded by one of the up men. That was Silac at the 35-yard line. Gets up to the 45, and where he's tripped up, and he will fall forward to the 48-yard line.
And he got popped, too.
It's the 48. They said over the PA speaker 47, but all these side judges are standing at the 48.
Right, and to tell you what, regardless, they have great field position. Got to get some points on the board now. You cannot sleep on this.
4:50 left on the third quarter clock. And it will be Bingham at quarterback. Shotgun, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, twins to the left, sidecar to the left is Holbrook. Gets the snap, hands it off to Holbrook. Hesitation move, squirts through a hole, gets about 9 as he crosses midfield up near the first down. They're going to mark him 2 yards short. We'll call it a gain of 8 on first down for Holbrook as he got to the Blue Devil 45-yard line.
Well, Johnny Culp pancaked one of the big linemen there, and he got tripped up. Holbrook did right on that. Otherwise, he would have stayed up a little bit longer. Got more yards.
2nd and 2 for Ridge. Bingham in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Sidecar left, Holbrook. Holbrook takes the handoff, makes a little move at the line of scrimmage, is up near the first down. Side judges walked in both right near. They had to get to the 42. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 43. Third and about 1 for Mineral Ridge. 3:30 left in the third quarter. Deli into the game at quarterback, back in the shotgun, and he's going to take it right up the middle, but he gets hit in the backfield as that right side of the Ridge offensive line, and we have a flag on the play after the play.
Now, if this goes against McDonald.
Now, Matt, I will tell you that coming late out of the scrum was John Culp, but there were a lot of Blue Devils there. I'm seeing signaling from Dom Sampson. He thinks it's against Ridge. Ridge is walking backwards.
Oh, man. Got to keep your head on, man. Have a couple quick scores. Fitch up 14-0 over Harding at halftime, and Poland killing Struthers 45-0 at halftime.
And, Matt, if there were any thoughts of going for it on 4th down now, they are going to go by the wayside as it is 4th and 16. And Dunlap is lining up to punt. Back at his own 20 is Crumpack. Good snap and a good kick. Much more distance on this one for Dunlap. Bounces at 29, rolls inside the 20, rolls inside the 15, and is going to come to a stop at the 11-yard line.
He's been getting good, Matt.
Called the 12, 2:38 left in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
There are things in this world that we cannot understand. Things we thought were myth. Mysteries that defy reality. And even darker conspiracies. What Lurks Beneath will take you deep into real cases and accounts of the strange and supernatural that will leave you wondering the truth about what's truly around us. You won't want to miss this one.
Gives the handoff to Miller on the wraparound as we're back to action. Holbrook in on the tackle as Miller gets up to just across the 15. A little shy of the 16. We'll call it a 3.5-yard gain for Casey Miller.
They got to shut them down, boy. They got them with their backs against the wall. This is where you do something big. This is where your leaders step up.
So the nose of the football is on the 16, so we'll give Casey Miller 4 yards on first down. 2nd and 6 as we tick to 2 minutes left in the third quarter. McDonald leads by a touchdown. Handoff to the deep man, that is Zajac, trying to dance through a little bit, but gets swallowed up by the interior of that Ram offensive line. Looks like just a gain of 2 on the play. And it will be third down. Well, Matt, money down here again for this Ridge defense. They're having good luck on that tight end sweep with Casey Miller. Miller averaging 3.9 yards a carry. Puck in under center. Turns, gives to Zajac. Has a hole off the right side and the first down. Hurdles a tackler into the secondary. Crosses the 30. Gets up to the 33-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Injury timeout. We have a Ram shaken up. We'll be back on the Mill Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Looking for an electrician you can trust? For over 49 years, W.T. Leon's Tri-Area Electric Company, Inc. has proudly served Mahoning, Trumbull, Columbiana, Mercer, and Lawrence counties. We're family and locally owned, offering free estimates, and we're fully bonded and insured. Whether it's commercial, residential, or industrial, our team has got you covered day or night with 24-hour emergency service. Call us today at 330-744-0151 or visit triareaelectric.com. That's Tri-Area Electric, keeping your home and business powered safely since 1976. Rams feature twirler Amira, you're literally on fire and we love it. Go show them how it's done. This one's for Derek Rakich. Beyond proud parents, big season, play lights out, have fun, go Rams. Buzzman, from a little Ram to one of the senior leaders. Have fun, hit hard, and run fast, number 44. Very proud of you. Love Mimi and Dad.
In today's world, video isn't optional, it's essential. At Full Res Films, we bring your story to life with cinematic quality and creative vision. From corporate videos that inspire to powerful testimonials that build trust, to breathtaking drone footage that elevates your brand. Whether it's live events, training videos, music videos, or documentaries, our team captures every moment. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Full Res Films, and let's create something amazing together. FullResFilms.com, 216-201-9649.
Planet 412 is your channel through the veil, where cryptids walk, UFOs soar, and the paranormal whispers in the dark. From chilling storytelling, eerie narrations, and on-location investigations, to live streams, exclusive interviews, and shocking reviews of the bizarre, Planet 412 is your front row seat to the supernatural. Subscribe now, Planet 412 on YouTube. Do you believe?
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Their mission is simple: honest, reliable, and reputable service in a family-oriented environment where you'll always feel informed and confident about your repair and maintenance needs. From new tires and oil changes to batteries, fluid pumps, and more, they value long-lasting relationships with their customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111 or stop in today. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive, keeping you and your family on the road.
Jesse's Dairy Cove is a hometown favorite, located at 3743 State Route 46, across from the gazebo in Mineral Ridge. Enjoy all of your favorite ice cream. We have over 32 hard scoop and over 40 soft serve favorites. We also have a large food menu, including homemade chili sauce, sloppy joes, pulled pork, fresh cut french fries, and mac and cheese. This fall, we'll start our homemade cookie and party trays. Visit our website at jessesdairycove.com to see our menu. At Jesse's Dairy Cove, we appreciate your business and wish good luck to the Rams.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, the excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
Dunlap & Son Plumbing is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Dunlap & Son Plumbing are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer a full 24-hour emergency service, and able to give you free estimates for all your plumbing needs. Call Dunlap & Son Plumbing at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
Owen Silac shaking up on the play, and Matt, it looks to be an upper body injury. He is cradling that left arm as he heads off to the sideline. And, you know, Matt, he was down on the field so long that the paramedics walked across the field. Didn't bring a stretcher or anything, but the paramedics came to check in on him. It is 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils as we wind to the final minute of the third quarter. Puckett with the toss to the deep man. That was Miller shooting through to make the tackle in the backfield. Phoenix Walker and Preston Holbrook. And I guess not in the backfield. Looks like going to be a gain of 1 for Miller on the play. And now we have a lower body injury for one of the linemen of McDonald. I think I see 63, Matt.
I can't see it from here, but he is in a lot of pain. And you don't want to.
There is no 63. Could have been a 68, which would be Daniel Smith.
Yeah, he's a big boy, whoever he is. You hate to see that he is really in a lot of pain.
You got scores for us, Matt?
For sure. Let me bring it up real quick.
Don't want to send the listeners back to another break when we just had one.
For sure. Give me 1 second here.
It was just a gain of 1 on the play for Miller. Be 2nd and 9, as already getting up to his feet. Check. I believe that is a 53. So 53 is Jacob Bowser.
Fitch up 21-0 on Harding right now. Canfield Boardman 7-7.
7-7 still. That was the score at halftime.
Camel up. Oh no, I'm sorry. Waterloo 6-0 on Camel.
All right. Puckett breaks the huddle. He's under center. 2nd and 9. 2 wide receivers. Deep back is Zajac, but they give it to Miller on the wraparound. And we've got a hold as getting ripped down in the backfield was Tanner Sharp, who had shot through. I think Drew Zajac going to be the guilty party on the hold here, Matt.
That was, I mean, he just wrapped his arms around him and slammed him on the ground. That's not a pancake. That's a hold, boy. Bad one. He could have hurt him, too.
It was only going to be a gain of about 1 for Miller, but the penalty on Zajac. Going to bring the ball back. See where they're going to put it down at. Looks like the 21-yard line as that foul occurred in the backfield. $15 seconds left in the third quarter. Puckett under center, 2 wide receivers. Deep back is Zajac. He'll give it to him. Dances up the middle, squirts through a hole, dives across the pile, and he's going to get half of that penalty yardage back at least as he is up to the 28-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 7, and that is how the third quarter will end. We go to the fourth. Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald 14 and Mineral Ridge 7. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
There are things in this world that we cannot understand. Things we thought were myth. Mysteries that defy reality. And even darker conspiracies. What Lurks Beneath will take you deep into real cases and accounts of the strange and supernatural that will leave you wondering the truth about what's truly around us. You won't want to miss this one.
In today's world, video isn't optional, it's essential. At Full Res Films, we bring your story to life with cinematic quality and creative vision. From corporate videos that inspire, to powerful testimonials that build trust, to breathtaking drone footage that elevates your brand. Whether it's live events, training videos, music videos, or documentaries, our team captures every moment. Don't settle for ordinary, choose Full Res Films, and let's create something amazing together. FullResFilms.com, 216-201-9649.
Start of the fourth quarter. Matt Lipcsak and Matt Emch here with you. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald leads 14-7. 3rd and 15. Puckett back to pass. Looking right, throws right, incomplete. Intended for Crumpack along the far sideline. And Matt, that one was offline by about 10 feet.
Oh yeah, that was a huge play also for the Rams, so that they're going to be getting the ball back. You saw number 6, Kyle Puckett, put his hands on top of his head after that play. He was just like, oh no. Yeah, that's huge, man.
And Matt, I don't know if Crumpack, where he could have caught the ball if he would have had the first down anyway.
Right.
Looks like Brady Klockner to punt. First punt of the game for McDonald. Standing back at his own 36-yard line. Believe is Chandler Bussey. And he will get a running start on that at the 45. Crosses midfield. Down to the 40. And it was Chandler Bussey on the return. And what a return it was.
Absolutely great field position. If he could have just cut right and kept going, he might have had a shot at breaking through and maybe even going the distance. But what great field position. And, man, they're getting chippy out there. That's a rivalry game for you. I won't tell you guys what I used to do in the Mooney game.
I'm sure the statute of limitations has expired, Matt. So, 1st and 10, Maryland I. Bingham hands it off to the deep man. That is Holbrook. Hesitation move. Hits the pile off left guard. Going to get about 3 on first down.
They're going to have to start hitting the long side of the field because McDonald has been doing a great job at shutting. Oh, boy, you got another Rams guy in trouble.
Another Ram down on the field, so we will step aside for a break. 11:25 left in the fourth. McDonald leads 14-7. You're listening to the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Planet 412 is your channel through the veil, where cryptids walk, UFOs soar, and the paranormal whispers in the dark. From chilling storytelling, eerie narrations, and on-location investigations, to live streams, exclusive interviews, and shocking reviews of the bizarre, Planet 412 is your front row seat to the supernatural. Subscribe now, Planet 412 on YouTube. Do you believe?
11:25 left in the fourth. Looks like they're stretching out another cramp for a Ridge player. And Matt, we have bad news. It looks like Owen Silak is on the cart and is going to take a ride to the ambulance. As like we said, Owen went off the field holding his left arm, and that is a blow to the Ridge secondary, and you feel bad for Owen.
Oh yeah, I mean, somebody, I know how it is to have injuries, and man, it's just horrible. My heart breaks for him, and I'm sure that he is just absolutely brokenhearted because he wants to be here on the field in the biggest game of the year. And he was doing so much for this team. If he's grabbing his arm, it could be a number of things, but, you hold it like this, you might think, I tore my rotator cuff. That's a bad injury. I hope that's not what it was.
Dislocated shoulder, broken collarbone, the list is very long, and we don't want to speculate other than to say we saw Owen holding his left arm when he went off the field.
And we don't know who is down over here.
So they're still stretching out a cramped Ram over on the far side of the field. It was a gain of 2 on first down for Holbrook. He got to the 38-yard line, so we'll be 2nd and 8. We have 11:25 left in the fourth quarter. And, Matt, we're coming down to crunch time here. The McDonald defense has shown the ability, when the moment calls for it, to penetrate the backfield.
Yeah, for sure. And
as that was Holbrook with the cramp, so he'll have to sit out for at least a play. But as we have talked about so many times this year, this is a multifaceted offense. It does not just run through Preston Holbrook. Blake Basista can carry the ball. Derek Rakic, Ethan Deli himself, Landon Bingham himself, Chandler Bussey, Caden Schaefer. All of them can carry the football for this Ridge offense.
They got to turn it up because time is clicking.
So it will be Bingham in the shotgun. Sidecar to the left is Basista, and he will take the handoff, hit the hole, push the pile forward across the 35-yard line, down to the 34. We'll call it a gain of 4 for Blake Basista, and it will be 3rd and 4.
Blake having the game of his career last week, one of our players of the game, 3 touchdowns. How many yards did he have running?
I don't have last week's stats in front of me. Sorry. All right, they mark Basista down to just the 35. I know they'll be in your email. Those are the season stats. All right, I formation. Bingham under center, 3rd and 4. Hands it off to deep back. That's Basista. Big hole has the first down to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say when Holbrook was down, I was going to say, you get a completely different kind of runner with Blake Basista. And the week that he had last week, man, give him the ball. They're not ready for Blake.
Gain of 9 for Basista and a first down. Bingham will stay in the game at quarterback, 10-20. And less than that now on the fourth quarter clock. Bingham under center, I formation. Basista the deep back. They'll turn, they'll give it to him. Hit in the backfield and thrown down right at the line of scrimmage, as busting through was Odell Houston. And Matt, there's no missing him on the field. 6'3", 350.
Yeah, they've got a lot of big boys over 300 pounds.
No gain on the play for Basista. 2nd and 10. Bingham in the shotgun, sidecar left, Basista, bunch formation. Bingham going to keep it himself, following Basista to the 20, lowers his head, falls forward near the first down. It's close, Matt.
Some of his offensive linemen are pointing in the air that he got the first. It looks like it where the referee might be.
They're going to mark him a yard short. He got
Ah.
the 17. He needed the 16.
You better get a yard out of this, guys.
So 3rd and 1. 9 minutes left in the 4th. Bingham under center, Maryland I. Deep back is Bussey. Bingham, quarterback sneak, first down, Mineral Ridge.
Good choice. My old partner, Tim Continenza, would be very happy seeing that play run.
Big guy like Landon Bingham, why shy away from it,
Right. I mean, I always say it too, use that more than you should. Most people don't. They like to get the guys in the back, but you're right there up on the line. You have the least amount of distance to go. Let that big boy get it. He did.
Bingham under center again in the Maryland I. Deep back is Bussey. They will give it to Bussey, but he's hitting the backfield and loses one. Drew Zajac on the tackle.
They're really good at shooting the outsides with those outside linebackers and cornerbacks. They blitz them regularly, and they're really timing it up well.
2nd and 11, ball at the Blue Devil 15-yard line. Bingham under center, I formation, 3 tight ends. Gives it to the deep back. It's Holbrook. He's back in. Squirts through a hole down inside the 10.
He got tripped up. He looked like he was about to score. And if he didn't get tripped up right there, one of the Ridge linemen had pancaked one of those defensive linemen, and that's where he got tripped up. He was ready to roll in.
3rd and a manageable 5 yards for the Ridge offense. Ball at the McDonald 9-yard line. Bingham under center, I formation, 3 tight ends.
You
both
got
jumped.
him.
Matt, they both jumped. I'm not sure, but looks like Jackson Geddes is acting like the man who got his hand caught in the cookie jar, and it is a false start.
How do you do that? I mean, we are in week 10. I'm sorry. I have no patience for that. You're in week 10, getting ready to enter the playoffs, and you do that. Oh.
So a 3rd and 5 becomes a 3rd and 10, ball at the 14-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right, sidecar to the right is Bussey for Bingham. Back to pass, bubble screen to Kanowski, and then a toss back to Bussey to the 10, and that's as far as he gets. Matt, a little hook and ladder for you.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Put him a lot closer to the end zone. Big play. Of course, it would have been a lot bigger if he didn't jump off that last one. I mean, man, Jackson Geddes has got to be kicking himself.
So, 4th and 6, ball at the 10. You have to get to the 4 for a first down. Shotgun for Deli. Fakes the handoff up the middle. He's short, Matt. I think he's short. He's down at the 5. Turnover on downs.
Oh, man.
Ethan Deli comes up a yard short with 6:38 left in the game. So, Matt, obviously, quick turnaround here. You need your defense to lock in right now. You got to get that ball back. Can't let McDonald get more than, say, 2 first downs. And remember, Andy Hake burned a timeout on the opening drive of the second half.
Right.
So the Rams only have 2 timeouts remaining.
Right. That was important. We mentioned that when it happened.
Handoff to Miller on the wraparound. The 10 down at the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 9 on first down for Casey Miller.
You look at the little things. It's always the little things that lose these kind of games when teams are so well matched with each other, rivalry games, when you cannot have mistakes. You make those stupid little mental errors. And we have had, what, 4?
4 false starts.
Oh, geez. One of them can lose a game for you.
2nd and 1 for the Blue Devils. Puckett under center. Zajac behind him. Miller tight end right. They'll bring him on the wrap, and he'll take the handoff. Dancing in the backfield, spins off a tackle, and gets the first down to the 17-yard line.
Kamani Johnson, Winford slow getting up. He was wrapped up with one of the linemen. He's going off the field.
$5:50 and moving on the fourth quarter clock. McDonald leads by a touchdown. We're going to reset the play clock here. McDonald content to take their time. Clock is their ally. Puckett gets the play off the sideline. 10 seconds left on the play clock as they break the huddle. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Puckett under center with 5 on the play clock. Gets the snap, hands it to Miller on the wraparound. Hit at the line of scrimmage and down for what looks like a 1-yard loss back to the 16.
Yeah, that was, I believe that was number 44, Preston Holbrook. Little help from number 24, Derek Rakic.
So it is a loss of 1 on the play back to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 11. For the Blue Devils. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Puckett under center. Fakes it. Now he gives it to Miller. There are about 2 different fake handoffs in the backfield there, Matt. And finally it was Miller with the ball, and he squirts forward just shy of the 20. We'll call it a 4-yard gain.
Derek Rakic did a great job getting in there, reading that play, along with number 51. That is Justin Stedetic. Had a good year so far, too.
3rd and 6.5. Puckett under center. Back to pass. Looking left, throwing deep. It's out of bounds. It's overthrown, Matt, by 6 yards.
Yep.
Matt, that stops the clock.
Yeah, it does. Good thing for the Rams. 4th down again. They're going to be punting. That's one of the second or third time he's overthrown them on 3rd and long. They got to watch the ball.
I understand the play call, but it needs to be a better route. It needs to be a more, catchable route.
Agreed.
You need a play that is automatic for you, and that is not what was called right there. Klockner back to punt. Standing at his own 45 is Bussey.
Watch the ball.
Good snap, no pressure. Klockner gets it away. It's high. Bussey watches it bounce at the 42, takes a little bit of a ridge roll as it goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. She looks like they may mark it at the 46. 34-yard punt.
Good field position.
Preston Holbrook, 14 carries, 89 yards. Ethan Deli, 13 carries for 61 yards. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in the fourth. Mineral Ridge trails by a touchdown.
Time to give it all. Baby.
Deli in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Sidecar is Holbrook. They fake the handoff. Deli goes off left guard. Squirts across midfield. Breaking tackles in the open field. 25-30. 25-20. 15. 10. Ripped down by Crumpack inside the 10-yard line.
Wow, man. We always talk about him being lightning in a bottle. Gotta.
Preston Van Meter shaking up on the play for McDonald. He is down back at midfield. We are going to step aside for a timeout while they attend to Van Meter. 3:29 left in the fourth. First and goal, Mineral Ridge when we come back.
Wow.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
Preston Van Meter shaking up on the play, able to walk off the field under his own power. A 45-yard run by Ethan Deli. It is first and goal, Mineral Ridge, ball at the 9. 3:29 left in the fourth. Matt, you got to keep your head here.
Yo, for
gotta
sure.
Execute. Maryland I, Deli under center. Rakic, Basista, Holbrook. Handoff. They fake the handoff. Deli keeps it. Run the left side, inside the 5.
Oh, he is so dangerous.
And down at the 5 is Ethan Deli, a gain of 4 on first down. Matt, there was a hole there for a second.
Yeah.
It closed quickly. Looked like maybe it was also designed to be an option play. Had Holbrook there along the sideline, but Deli deciding to, protect the football and keep it himself. And protecting the football right now, never a bad idea.
Oh, no. Always protected, especially with 2:45 left in the game.
Maryland I, Bingham under center. Push. Bingham to the goal line. Touchdown,
Wow.
Mineral Ridge.
Yeah, baby. Huge play for the Rams just when they needed it. Huge kick coming up. Huge kick. Wow, great job, Rams. Never quit. Dig deep. That's what I was talking about right before they started that series.
Steven Gutierrez for a massive extra point. Deli to hold. Deli with the hard count. Snap back. Ball down. The kick is up. The kick is good.
Yeah. Wow.
With 2:39 left in the fourth, Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard says Mineral Ridge 14 and McDonald 14. Back in 30 seconds here on the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Their mission is simple: honest, reliable, and reputable service in a family-oriented environment where you'll always feel informed and confident about your repair and maintenance needs. From new tires and oil changes to batteries, fluid pumps, and more, they value long-lasting relationships with their customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111 or stop in today. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive, keeping you and your family on the road.
A 3-play, 54-yard drive that took 56 seconds off the clock ends in a 5-yard touchdown run for Landon Bingham. The extra point by Steven Gutierrez is good with 2:39 left in the fourth quarter. Mineral Ridge and McDonald are tied at 14. So says the Dunlap and Sun Plumbing scoreboard.
Man, what a tush push, too, boy. That was like a bunch of cattle opening the hole, pushing them, boy.
Matt, I'll tell you this. Ethan Deli was begging on that hard count, trying to get them to jump on side. I would have loved to see Andy Haight go for 2 if that went half the distance to the goal. Braylon Cowger to put the boot to the ball and give the ball back to McDonald. drives it short. Bounces it to 25, grabbed by Van Meter at the 20. 30, and hit hard by Derek Rakic at the 35-yard line.
Wow, he just lit him up. Wow, Derek Rakic, what a monster.
Beautiful hit, diving over top of the pile by Derek Rakic.
Know where you're supposed to be. Got to step it up, guys. We need a big turnover right here.
2:34 left on the clock. Puckett under center. 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Coming around is Miller on the tight end sweep. Sharp pushes him wide. Stiff arm by Bussey, who rips him out of bounds for a gain of what looks like maybe 2 yards, maybe 3.
Great job, Derek Rakic, and a couple other of those Rams, but Derek was there first. Kamani Johnson-Winford. I always talk about that big boy, number 52, how well he gets down the line of scrimmage. He is fast for a big guy.
Out of bounds stops the clock. 2:06 left in regulation. Puckett under center. Deep back is Zajac. Back to pass, looking left, throwing left, batted down to the line of scrimmage, and incomplete.
Wow.
Waiting to see, come on, turn your back. Chase Moore, you dog.
Yeah, number 58, the biggest, tallest guy on the field. 6'4". He is a beast.
So.
Could that be a hint?
I believe that it could be. You've been known to foreshadow. 3rd and 7. Ball at the 38-yard line, 150 left in the 4th. Puckett under center. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, and Zajac. They fake the pitch. Puckett looking deep, come back, has it in, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Beautiful throw by Kyle Puckett on the play action. Beat Ben Krumbacher for the 62-yard touchdown catch.
Yeah, he really left him in the dust. He could not cover him. With Owen Silak out, he was the only guy that could have covered him. Still enough time on the clock for the Rams, though.
There is plenty of time.
Oh, they blocked it.
And the extra point is blocked.
Chase Moore.
So with 1:41 left in the 4th, Dunlap and Son Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald 20, Mineral Ridge 14. Back in 30 seconds on the Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive Ram Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, the excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
Wow. Huge.
A 3-play, 65-yard touchdown drive that ended in a 62-yard touchdown catch for Josh Krumpak. The extra point was blocked. And so with 1:41 left in the 4th, Dunlap and Son Plumbing scoreboard says McDonald 20 and Mineral Ridge 14. Larson to put the boot to the ball and bring us back to action. Larson drives it low and short. Jumped on by one of the up men. Believe that was Evan Caraway. On the 26-yard line. And that is where Ridge will put it into play. 1st and 10. You know, Matt, the one positive there, no time off the clock there.
Right. So what I said to you, I said, man, they got enough time Plenty of time to do some great things.
You know, Matt, there is such a thing as an untimely score in football.
Yes.
Just ask the Pittsburgh Steelers last week.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It will be Ethan Delly at quarterback. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Sidecar left is Holbrook. They'll fake the handoff. Delly off left guard. Big
Oh, my
gain.
God. Wow.
Gets the first down, which will stop the clock as he gets to the 38-yard line. Gain of 12 for Ethan Delly.
Wow, huge.
And we have a flag, or I thought I saw a flag on play. No, somebody's mouthpiece, as getting up the middle was Delly again for a gain of 5. Second and 5 for Mineral Ridge. Bingham to pass, has Schaefer across midfield.
Wow. Oh,
Slide
wow.
and catch at the 42-yard line.
They are playing lights out right now. Like I said to you and to everybody, man, that 1 point we've seen so many times, Matt.
59 seconds left. Bingham back to pass, looking right
Flag.
and incomplete. We have flags on the play. Kanowski motioning that the penalty is on the Blue Devils. Clock would stop with a defensive penalty, which right now says 52 seconds. Pass would have stopped on the incomplete pass anyway. "12 men on the field. Landon Bingham with the quick count. Got McDonald for a free 5. So it will be 1st and 5. Bingham in the shotgun. Trips right. Back to pass. Looking right. Throwing across the middle. Overshot Caden Schaefer. Incomplete. So 2nd and 5. Ball at the 36-yard line. 47 seconds left in the game. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips right. Sidecar left is Holbrook. Bingham back to pass. Looking left. Throwing left. Tipped by Zajac, and he falls
man.
incomplete. Almost able to make a diving catch. I believe was Nick Anderson there on the far side. It will be 3rd down. 5 more seconds tick off the clock. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Delly fakes the handoff up the middle, close to the first down.
No, he got it.
Matt, I think he has it.
Oh, for sure.
That's going to stop the clock. Remember, Mineral Ridge still has 2 timeouts. If I was Andy Hake, I might take one of them now, and I think he will.
Yep. Wow, huge, huge. He almost broke it, too.
Timeout Mineral Ridge, back in 30 seconds here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Do you crave mysteries? Are you fascinated by the unexplained? Then summon your courage and plunge into the deep, dark abyss of what lurks beneath. A YouTube channel that dives into the unexplained, the supernatural, eyewitness reports, and more. The real question is, can you handle the truth? Simply search What Lurks Beneath on YouTube, if you think you're brave enough.
How's your heart rate, folks? I'm checking in at 113 right now. No, I'm not running a marathon. I'm excited. This is fun football right now.
Oh, this is what it's all about.
1st and 10, Mineral Ridge. Ball at the McDonald 31-yard line. 37 seconds left in the game. Delly thinking about running. Now he's under pressure, and he's going to go down. It's like he got back to the line of scrimmage. I think Andy Hake just burned his final timeout with 29 seconds left.
Let's just stay here, brother.
So, Matt, first down, stop the clock. So that's in your favor. So
Yeah.
right now, you have to look at chunks of 10 yards.
Right.
If you are the Mineral Ridge offense.
You got to stay on the sidelines. Keep it, roll on them sides. Look at those sticks. Don't do anything stupid. Tell your linemen every single time, guys, do not jump. You know the play call.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Also have to remember incomplete passes stopping the clock as well.
Tell you what, I've been in these kind of games before. They are fun. And trust me, when I tell you, these players do not hear anything out here. They just hear what's going on in between those lines.
It will be 2nd and 10. Landon Bingham at quarterback. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips right. Sidecar left is Holbrook. Bingham gets the snap, back to pass, cross the middle, broken up. Diving play by number 18, Quinn Schmidt, to break it up. Caden Schaefer was open, Matt.
Yeah, he was. That might have been a score.
A beautiful PBU.
Yeah, man. Oh, too bad. That was definitely a first down for sure.
So 3rd and 10 now. 4 seconds come off the clock. Bingham back to pass again. Looking left. Overshoots the intended target. I believe that was Ben Krumbacher. And Matt, it comes down to this. It's 4th and 10.
They got to get the first. That's all they need to worry about. Don't worry about putting it in his zone unless somebody is wide open. Just get those fresh sets of downs. That's all you got to worry about here.
McDonald looking for a perfect regular season if they can get a stop on one play. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Ridge breaks the huddle. It'll be Bingham at quarterback. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips right. Sidecar to the left is Holbrook. Bingham back to pass. Looking right. Throwing right. Off the fingertips of the intended target. Incomplete. Dropping the ball was Evan Caraway. And McDonald will finish their perfect season at 10-0 in the regular year. Matt, a beautifully thrown pass by Landon Bingham. A catchable ball just off the hands of the intended target.
You know, that's too bad. The Rams did such a great job at coming back in this game, at putting themselves in a position of winning this game. I have to look back at those 5 times that they jumped offside, or they had a false start, 4 or 5.
I believe it was 4 false starts. There was also the big taunting penalty on John Culp, where they might have gone for it on 4th down and ended up punting. That could have extended a drive. But instead, it is going to be Kyle Puckett to kneel on it. And the McDonald Blue Devils finish the regular season at 10-0. Your final score tonight, McDonald 20 and Mineral Ridge 14. We will keep it right here for the post-game show.
That sucks. Congratulations to McDonald. Undefeated season.
7:42 of the first quarter. Kyle Puckett throws a 38-yard touchdown pass to Jordan Perry. Extra point is good. 7-0 Blue Devils. Ensuing possession. Owen Silak with a 16-yard touchdown run. Extra point is good. 7-7. We take that score into the half. 4:55 of the third. Casey Miller with a 6-yard touchdown run. Extra point is good. Blue Devils lead 14-7. 2:39 of the fourth. Landon Bingham, a 4-yard touchdown run. Steven Gutierrez's extra point is good. We're tied at 14. Ensuing possession for the Blue Devils. Kyle Puckett, a 62-yard touchdown pass to Josh Krumpak. Extra point was blocked. Got us to 20-6. Ridge, a great start to that drive, but the drive stalled at the 29-yard line of the Blue Devils. started with a sack on first down and then 3 incomplete passes. Definitely a catchable ball on 4th and 10 by Landon Bingham, but unfortunately fell to the carpet, and McDonald holds on for the 20-14 win. Preston Holbrook, 14 carries, 89 yards, no touchdowns. Ethan Delly, 18 carries for 32 yards, or 132 yards, I'm sorry. Landon Bingham, 3 of 9 passing, no touchdowns, no interceptions. For the Blue Devils, Kyle Puckett, 10 of 16 passes for 202, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Jordan Perry, 5 catches for 73 yards and a touchdown. Josh Krumpak, 3 catches for 115 and a touchdown. Casey Miller, 24 carries, 86 yards and a touchdown. And Matt, when it really boils down to it, probably, like we said, 3 or 4 different penalty flags is going to be what ends up costing Mineral Ridge this football game.
Yeah, it always comes down to the mistakes you make when, if you could have just kept your head and just been smart, you would have most likely won this game. It's always very, very hard and difficult to see a loss like this when you know, as we do, calling this game, that they very easily, well, not easily, but very well should have won this game if not for those stupid mistakes. And there's no way they're going to make it deeper in the playoffs unless Coach Hake, after they have their very difficult film session tomorrow, get these mistakes under control. And again, they shored up the coverage on kickoffs, but man, you better keep going there. If they don't get these little things fixed, they're not going to go far.
So what basically it ends up for Ridge is they're probably now, with the loss, not going to end up with a home playoff game. Everything probably comes out on like Monday or Tuesday?
Yes.
So stay tuned to Just Football with Matt Emch and for broadcast information for next week's playoff game. Again, Congratulations to the McDonald Blue Devils, MVAC champs, and an undefeated regular season.
Yeah, Coach Williams has been around a long time. I know him. He has had, I will say this, though, he has had a number of undefeated seasons and nothing to show with state champions. So is he going to be able to finally get that gigantic King Kong monkey off his back? We'll find out. But, I'm going to tell you what. This was a hard loss. It's going to be a hard pill to swallow this weekend. They're never going to forget about this. Mark my words. But it's all in how they take it from here. They could literally turn around and make a run for the state championship if they learn from this and keep it together.
So stay tuned to the social media channels for Mineral Ridge High School and the OHSAA for playoff matchup information. Players of the game.
You know what? I think Delly deserves one of them.
I am absolutely going to go with Ethan Delly. Really put the team on his back to lead that game-tying drive. Big 45-yard rip there on that first play to help get them down to a goal-to-go situation. I'm good with Ethan Delly getting the Player of the Game award.
I think that the second player goes to Owen Silak. He was having an amazing game until he got hurt.
Yeah, Owen, the touchdown run in the first quarter, and was doing really well on defense. Had an interception so close to I think about a 70-yard pick six. There, just had one more tackle to break. Gave his team a shot to kick that field goal there at the end of the half. And Matt, it ends up being a 6-point loss. You missed 3 points there, so the missed field goal ends up not coming into play. But could you have tried a field goal from there? It would have been about 50 yards. I don't think either kicker has that distance, so the game probably ended about the way it should.
Right.
Missed field goal doesn't come into play.
Right.
All right, so, we're going to go ahead and take a break. And, Matt, you're going to roll those videos that you got?
Yeah, I am going to play some stuff, definitely for the Beast Award. I'm going to check if the other one's good, and we'll be back, everybody.
All right.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Their mission is simple. Honest, reliable, and reputable service in a family-oriented environment where you'll always feel informed and confident about your repair and maintenance needs. From new tires and oil changes to batteries, fluid pumps, and more, they value long-lasting relationships with their customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111 or stop in today. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive, keeping you and your family on the road.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smoke, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
Jesse's Dairy Cove is a hometown favorite, located at 3743 State Route 46, across from the gazebo in Mineral Ridge. Enjoy all your favorite ice cream. We have over 32 hard scoop and over 40 soft serve favorites. We also have a large food menu, including homemade chili sauce, sloppy joes, pulled pork, fresh cut french fries, and mac and cheese. This fall, we'll start our homemade cookie and party trays. Visit our website at jessesdairycove.com to see our menu. At Jesse's Dairy Cove, we appreciate your business and wish good luck to the Rams.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, the excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
Do you crave mysteries? Are you fascinated by the unexplained? Then summon your courage and plunge into the deep, dark abyss of what lurks beneath. A YouTube channel that dives into the unexplained, the supernatural, eyewitness reports, and more. The real question is, can you handle the truth? Simply search What Lurks Beneath on YouTube, if you think you're brave enough.
Dunlap & Son Plumbing is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Dunlap & Son Plumbing are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer a full 24-hour emergency service, and able to give you free estimates for all your plumbing needs. Call Dunlap & Son Plumbing at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Their mission is simple: honest, reliable, and reputable service in a family-oriented environment where you'll always feel informed and confident about your repair and maintenance needs. From new tires and oil changes to batteries, fluid pumps, and more, they value long-lasting relationships with their customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111 or stop in today. Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive, keeping you and your family on the road.
Home for the Fallen is a local nonprofit dedicated to supporting our at-risk veteran community. We provide job training, emergency assistance, and the tools veterans need to get back on their feet. You can make a difference by joining us at our yearly golf outing. Every swing helps raise money to fund job training, certifications, and vital support for deserving veterans right here at home. Register today at homeforthefallen.com or call 740-391-1959. Together, let's stand up for those who stood up for us.
Mineral Ridge Rams and every opponent on their schedule. Mineral Ridge Rams and every opponent on their schedule. Matt Emch is watching you. Just Football with Matt Emch and Tri-County Digital Broadcasting are hunting for the baddest trench warrior alive. The one who dominates the line like a beast tearing into a side of beef. Who's going to win the 2025-2026 Beast Lineman of the Year award? It may just be